Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year's as well to all those who are new. Welcome, my name is Erin. Today we're going to start crafting on something really unique and kind of fun. This idea was actually given to me by my boyfriend Jordan. So something I've been trying to do the last few months at the end of 2022 is I really just want to start making more items for my friends and my loved ones like my boyfriend, and not just things for myself. I really want to be able to gift things and see my loved ones wear my crafts and my creations. So for today's video, the idea that Jordan asked me to create is that he would really like me to crochet just a little bit of like an accent cuff to an old pair of pants that he was thinking about throwing away. And I was like, you know what? Let me recycle those, let me upcycle them. So in theory, the way that I would like to go about this is really just kind of measure out the appropriate length, chop them off, and then just start crocheting onto the very bottom of the pants. I honestly don't have an idea of how this is gonna come out, but I figured for this type of video, it'd be a really great scrap yarn project. So I've just gone into my collection and found a bunch of spare yarn that just kind of matches the overall color theme that he has going on with these pants. So because these are tan, I really just wanted to pick out some other earth tony shades. So I have some leftover Craft Smart yarn. It's kind of beigey, creamy white. I have a darker chocolatey brown, and then just some other sandy earth tone shades to go along with that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start diving in on this. Now I have already measured out the appropriate length that I think is gonna look good for like a little crochet cuff. So I'm just gonna pick up my, I don't know what these are called. I think these are pinking shears. In theory, this is relatively quick and easy to make, but as I'm filming this, we're gonna see real time how long this is actually going to take me. I'm honestly just laying the pants as flat as possible on top of each leg, and I'm just gonna start cutting. I hope that this goes well. I've never attempted this before and I really don't want to ruin his pants. I want them to be wearable. So I'm gonna go really slow and cautious and just start chopping her away. No! The scissors are stuck. Oh. One cuff chopped. Woo! Two little piggies done. So now that I have the bottom of my pants cut off, I've been thinking long and hard about how I want to attach the crochet onto the pants, and I've come to two conclusions. I could either crochet like rectangles and then sew them with a machine onto the pants, but the other way that I was thinking is that I could kind of use some like embroidery floss or threading and physically stitch that onto the bottom of the pants. And I feel like that's gonna look a lot better just for me, because it's actually gonna make it look like it was crocheted onto the pants rather than just being added on later. So I already headed to Michael's and I picked up some embroidery floss, just some neutral shades by Loops and Thread. So what I'm gonna do is just pick out one of these like medium tone shades and then just start like blanket stitching, or I don't know, just adding some kind of border with the floss. It works. The darning needle actually poked through the pants. We have liftoff. I have the first few stitches added onto the pants. All right, now that I officially have that little bit of a stitch with that embroidery floss added onto the bottom of these pants, I'm just gonna go in with that worsted weight yarn and just start placing stitches directly into like the very top loops of the threading. So for my worsted weight yarn, I'm just gonna go with a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. This is my super cute little floral hook. And yes, these are available over on my website if you guys are interested in purchasing some floral resin hooks. Mowgli decided he wanted to join us for filming today, so he's just gonna hang out in our new little bean bag and stay cuddled up. Oh my goodness, you are so cute. So I've gotten the first row done on the pants, and I don't think that it looks too bad. I am a little bit concerned about the raw edge hemming just because I didn't hand sew these pants together. But you know, for having a first row done of crochet, I think it looks pretty good. So I've already started on the second row. Again, I'm just using some leftover spare yarn. This one has a little bit more fluff, so it's gonna have just a little bit more character, but I'm just going to continue here adding as many rows as necessary and just kind of build that height back up to the cuff. So let's just start grabbing new shades. Honestly, so far this has been a lot smoother of a project than I was predicting. I thought I was going to have a lot of hiccups, but so far the hardest part, or like the longest part, is really just sewing on that little bit of like a blanket stitch with that floss. But the crochet, I mean, there's really no thought to it. There's no math. So I'm just gonna enjoy my time. It's kind of a rainy, chilly day. Honestly, now that it's 2023, there's a lot of good habits from the last year that I do want to carry over into this new year and just kind of build upon. I don't want to do anything too crazy. I feel like when you're making intentions for the year or kind of making these big grandiose plans, it can kind of get out of control, and it's really easy to just kind of forget your intentions for the year. So some of the habits that I do want to carry over into this new year and just kind of build upon, of course, I just want to stay crafting all the time, not only with crochet, but I definitely want to branch out and try new things. I feel like that is an intention that all people can grasp onto and build upon. Not only do I want to crochet, but I would love to get into pottery and just like pottery making. I really want to throw some like ceramic mugs and pots and whatnot. So that's a really fun one that I definitely want to try out. Another fun craft that I definitely want to get into this year is tufting, or like rug making. Not only would I like to make, you know, physical, colorful rugs for when I get my own spot, but I would love to make like wall art, like hanging wall art out of like tufting rugs. Now, separate from crafting and my job and YouTube, I definitely want to make more of an intention to be more self-aware and just more in tune with myself. I really want to be more open to listening to others, spending time with others, and not just so self-focused on my craft and my hobby. I'm thinking about going with this more kind of like taupey, sandy beige on top of this darker brown. So let's give her a go. Ooh, I'm loving how this is turning out. I think it looks so adorable with just a little touch of crochet on the bottom of the pants. This is killer. I think this is gonna be like the new trend for 2023. Back to what I was saying, I would also really just love to work on my communication with others. I know that's something that I lack in a lot. As of like the last 6 months, I feel like Jordan and I are the strongest that we've ever been. We're very good at communicating with each other, whether it's our issues, our feelings, our worries, our fears, our happiness, all of that. So I just want to build upon our communication foundation. There's so much that I want to work on, and it's so exciting to think of it all, to plan it all out. And I'm just at the point where I'm ready to execute. I'm ready to move forward with our relationship, with my career, with YouTube, with you guys. I would also love to just build more with you guys, build a stronger community, and, you know, be your teacher, be your guide, and help you guys, motivate you to create unique, one-of-a-kind things, wearable things. You know, there's just, I could go on and on this topic forever, but yeah, I'm really glad that the new year has started. Now that it is officially January, I felt like the best way to start off the new year is through a little bit of self-reflection and spiritual guidance. Thank you to Keen for partnering with me on today's video and just helping me to connect with a tarot reader. Going into my session, I really just wanted a general tarot reading, but some of the key questions that I really wanted answered about my personal life are just where my focus and direction should be for the start of 2023. Right off of the bat, my reader was so welcoming and warm, and her matronly voice made me feel extremely protected. My reader was actually genuinely very informative and hit a lot of personal topics that I felt pretty confident about beforehand, but just hearing her bring up certain specifics helped to solidify my thoughts and actually had me a little bit speechless. And what resonated the most with me was when she touched on personal issues within my life and my family matters. Keen connects you with talented tarot readers and astrologers. If you want to get a reading on Keen like I did, it's super easy to start. All you have to do is create an account and you'll be able to choose from the hundreds of readers who are online right now. You can choose whichever reader best suits your needs and you'll be able to connect with them via phone call or text chat. And as a new customer on Keen, you can try your first 10 minutes for only $1.99, which is up to $99 in savings. You can go to trykeen.com/itserinb, or you can click the link down below in my description and start saving big on your first reading. Good morning, guys. I took a little break last night just to kind of take my time with this project, but it is the next morning. I've already hit the gym, I've showered, and I've made my everyday morning matcha. So it's time to get back to crocheting and show you guys what I've worked up so far. So last night, I actually finished up one of the cuffs, and this is what it's looking like. I'm so happy with the outcome so far. I think I've added just enough rows. So yeah, we just have varying colors, varying textures, a little bit of fuzz, polyester, acrylic, just a nice blend and mixture of fibers. So this is what the bottom of one of the pants is looking like. And I think it's time to go ahead and start casting on or working on the other cuff. So let us commence. Take our time. It's a cozy day. It's rainy. It's definitely my vibes. In case you guys don't know, it's Capricorn season and I am thriving with this rainy, cold weather. It is right up my alley. Okay, so it's been about 2 hours since I last popped on camera, but I have finished up the cuffs and here they are. They look so cute. I will admit that one cuff is a little bit wider than the other one. I think I should have counted stitches and made sure that they were matching. So I'm gonna have to wait for Jordan to come home, have him try them on. It is so cute. It's such a nice little touch to like an outfit, just a little bit of crochet on like items that are actually wearable and things that he could wear every single day. So yeah, when Jordan comes home, I will show you the grand reveal on his legs.